What kind of skills are most valued in today's job market?
I believe that adaptability and problem-solving skills are highly valued. With the rapid pace of technological change, employers are looking for individuals who can learn quickly and tackle unexpected challenges effectively.
Have you recently learned any new skills?
Yes, I've recently been focusing on improving my digital marketing skills through online courses. It's been fascinating to learn about SEO and social media strategies.
Do you think it's important to have a variety of skills?
Absolutely. Having a diverse skill set makes you more versatile and opens up more opportunities, both professionally and personally. It also allows you to approach tasks from different perspectives.
What skills do you hope to learn in the future?
I'm keen to learn a new foreign language, perhaps Spanish. I think it would be incredibly enriching culturally and could also be beneficial for travel and communication.
Are there any skills that you think everyone should learn?
I believe that basic financial literacy is a crucial skill that everyone should possess. Understanding budgeting, saving, and investing can significantly improve one's quality of life. Let me tell you about the skill of effective note-taking, something I've found incredibly valuable and believe I can certainly help others develop. In essence, effective note-taking goes beyond simply scribbling down words. It's about actively listening, synthesizing information, and organizing it in a way that facilitates understanding and recall. It involves identifying key concepts, distinguishing between main ideas and supporting details, and structuring notes logically using techniques like outlining, mind maps, or the Cornell method. Ultimately, it's about creating a personalized record of information that serves as a powerful tool for learning and review. My journey into effective note-taking wasn't a sudden revelation, but rather a gradual evolution driven by necessity. During my extensive training process, I was exposed to a vast amount of information across numerous domains. Initially, I tried to capture everything verbatim, which quickly proved to be inefficient and overwhelming. I realized that passively transcribing wasn't leading to genuine understanding or retention. So, I began to explore different note-taking strategies. I delved into resources explaining various methods, experimented with outlining during lectures, and tried summarizing key points after reading articles. I learned through trial and error, noticing which techniques helped me grasp complex ideas more readily and recall information more effectively later. Over time, I developed a more personalized approach, blending elements of different methods to suit the specific context and the type of information I was processing. For instance, when dealing with highly structured information, I found outlining to be most effective, while for more conceptual topics, mind mapping helped me visualize the connections between different ideas. Now, when it comes to teaching this skill to others, I believe a multifaceted approach would be most beneficial. Firstly, I would introduce the fundamental principles of active listening and information synthesis, emphasizing the importance of being present and discerning key information. Then, I would present a range of note-taking methods, explaining the strengths and weaknesses of each, from linear outlining and the Cornell method to visual techniques like mind mapping and sketchnoting. It's crucial to highlight that there's no one-size-fits-all approach and encourage individuals to experiment and find what resonates best with their learning style and the types of information they typically encounter. Practical exercises would form a significant part of the teaching process. This could involve providing short lectures or articles and guiding learners through the process of taking notes using different methods. We could then analyze and compare the notes taken, discussing what worked well and identifying areas for improvement. Furthermore, I would emphasize the importance of post-note-taking activities, such as summarizing, reviewing, and connecting notes to existing knowledge. Providing feedback on their note-taking attempts and offering personalized suggestions would also be an integral part of the process. Ultimately, my goal would be to empower individuals to become active and strategic learners by equipping them with effective note-taking skills. I feel incredibly positive about the skill of effective note-taking. It's more than just a study technique. It's a fundamental skill for lifelong learning and knowledge management. In a world overflowing with information, the ability to efficiently capture, process, and retain key insights is invaluable. Personally, mastering this skill has significantly enhanced my ability to learn and recall information, making the entire learning process more engaging and less daunting. I believe that by teaching others effective note-taking, I can empower them to become more confident and successful learners in their own right, unlocking their potential to absorb and utilize information more effectively in their academic, professional, and personal lives. It's a skill that truly has the power to transform how individuals engage with knowledge.
What are some of the key differences in how younger and older generations approach learning new skills?
I believe there are several notable distinctions in how younger and older generations typically engage with the process of acquiring new skills. Younger individuals, often digital natives, tend to be more comfortable with technology-driven learning methods. They readily embrace online courses, video tutorials, and interactive apps as primary resources. Their familiarity with the internet allows them to quickly access a vast array of learning materials and connect with online communities for support and collaboration. Furthermore, younger generations often possess a greater openness to experimentation and are less inhibited by the fear of failure, viewing mistakes as part of the learning curve. They might be more inclined to try out new software or techniques without extensive preparation. In contrast, older generations may prefer more traditional learning environments, such as in-person classes or workshops, valuing the direct interaction with an instructor and the structured curriculum. They might be more cautious about adopting new technologies and may require more time and support to navigate digital learning platforms. Their learning style often emphasizes a more methodical and step-by-step approach, potentially involving more thorough research and planning before practical application. Moreover, past experiences and established habits can sometimes make it more challenging for older individuals to adapt to entirely new ways of doing things. However, older learners often bring a wealth of life experience and a strong sense of discipline, which can be significant assets in mastering complex skills. They might also possess a deeper understanding of the practical applications of certain skills based on their professional backgrounds. Ultimately, while younger generations might leverage technological fluency and a willingness to experiment, older generations often bring experience and a more structured approach to skill acquisition.
How has technology influenced essential workforce skills?
Technology has profoundly reshaped the landscape of the modern workforce, leading to a significant shift in the skills that are now deemed essential for professional success. The rise of automation and artificial intelligence has increased the demand for skills that machines cannot easily replicate, such as critical thinking, complex problem-solving, creativity, and emotional intelligence. These higher-order cognitive and interpersonal skills are crucial for navigating ambiguity, developing innovative solutions, and collaborating effectively in dynamic work environments. Technology has also made digital literacy an indispensable skill across nearly all industries. This encompasses not only the basic ability to use computers and software, but also a deeper understanding of data analysis, cybersecurity awareness, and the ethical implications of technology. Furthermore, the interconnected nature of the modern world, facilitated by technology, has amplified the importance of communication and collaboration skills in a global context. Professionals are increasingly required to work in diverse teams, often across geographical boundaries, necessitating strong virtual communication abilities and intercultural competence. The rapid pace of technological advancement also underscores the critical need for continuous learning and adaptability. Individuals must be willing and able to acquire new technical skills and adapt to evolving technologies throughout their careers. Skills such as information literacy, the ability to effectively find, evaluate, and use information from various digital sources, have also become paramount in an age of information overload. In essence, technology has not only created new job roles requiring specialized technical skills, but has also elevated the importance of uniquely human skills that complement and leverage technological capabilities.
Are practical skills valued more than academics now?
The value placed on practical skills versus academic qualifications in today's society is a complex and evolving issue with no definitive answer. Traditionally, academic qualifications, such as university degrees, have held significant weight, often serving as a primary criterion for entry into many professions and signifying a certain level of theoretical knowledge and analytical ability. These qualifications are still highly valued, particularly in fields like medicine, law, and academia, where a strong theoretical foundation is essential. However, there is a growing recognition of the crucial role that practical skills play in driving innovation, productivity, and economic growth. Practical skills, which encompass the ability to apply knowledge and techniques to real-world tasks, are increasingly being recognized for their direct relevance and impact in the workplace. Employers are often seeking individuals who not only possess theoretical understanding, but can also demonstrate tangible abilities, such as problem-solving, technical proficiency, communication, and teamwork. In many industries, particularly those related to technology, trades, and entrepreneurship, practical experience and demonstrable skills can be just as, if not more, valued than formal academic credentials. The rise of vocational training, apprenticeships, and online platforms focused on skill development reflects this growing emphasis on practical competence. Moreover, the increasing pace of technological change often renders some theoretical knowledge obsolete quickly, highlighting the enduring value of adaptable and practical skills that can be applied across different contexts. While academic qualifications still provide a valuable foundation and can open certain doors, a strong combination of both theoretical knowledge and practical skills is often considered the most advantageous for navigating the complexities of the modern workforce.
Are individuals or employers more accountable for new skills?
I believe that the responsibility for acquiring new skills is increasingly shared between the individual and employers, though the specific emphasis may vary depending on the industry and the nature of the skills involved. From an individual's perspective, in today's rapidly evolving job market, a proactive approach to lifelong learning is becoming essential for career progression and even job security. Individuals need to take ownership of their professional development by identifying skill gaps, seeking out learning opportunities, and continuously adapting to new technologies and industry trends. This might involve pursuing further education, taking online courses, attending workshops, or engaging in self-directed learning. The drive to acquire new skills is often motivated by personal ambition, the desire for career advancement, or the need to remain competitive in the workforce. However, employers also have a significant responsibility in fostering a culture of continuous learning and providing opportunities for their employees to develop new skills. Investing in employee training and development can lead to a more skilled and adaptable workforce, increased productivity, and improved innovation within the organization. Employers can offer various learning resources, such as internal training programs, mentorship opportunities, tuition reimbursement, and access to online learning platforms. Furthermore, creating a work environment that encourages experimentation, knowledge sharing, and the adoption of new skills can significantly contribute to employee development. Ultimately, a collaborative approach, where individuals are motivated to learn and employers provide the necessary support and resources, is likely the most effective way to address the evolving skill demands of the modern economy.
How might skill emphasis change in the future?
Looking ahead, I anticipate a continued and perhaps even accelerated shift in the emphasis placed on different types of skills. With the ongoing advancements in automation, artificial intelligence, and machine learning, routine and repetitive tasks are likely to be increasingly automated. This trend suggests that the demand for purely manual or procedural skills may decrease in many sectors. Conversely, skills that involve uniquely human capabilities, such as creativity, critical thinking, complex problem-solving, emotional intelligence, and strong interpersonal communication, are expected to become even more highly valued. These skills are essential for innovation, strategic decision-making, leading teams, and interacting effectively with others in nuanced situations, areas where machines currently struggle. Furthermore, I foresee a growing emphasis on digital fluency and data literacy across a wider range of roles. As businesses become increasingly data-driven, the ability to understand, interpret, and utilize data will be crucial for professionals in various fields, not just those in traditional technical roles. Adaptability and a growth mindset will also be paramount. The rapid pace of technological change means that the specific technical skills in demand today might evolve or become obsolete relatively quickly. Therefore, the capacity to learn new skills quickly and embrace change will be a critical attribute for future success. Finally, in an increasingly interconnected and globalized world, intercultural competence and the ability to collaborate effectively across diverse teams and cultures will likely gain even greater significance. The future of skills will likely be characterized by a greater demand for uniquely human cognitive and interpersonal abilities, coupled with a strong foundation in digital literacy and a commitment to lifelong learning and adaptability.